Vehicle airbags have been one of the most important innovations in traffic safety. Front passenger airbags are designed to inflate and fill the space between the passenger and the dashboard to protect an adult in a crash. But for children under 13 years of age, sitting in front of an airbag doubles their risk of serious injury. When a head-on crash occurs, seatbelts and airbags are designed to work together to help teen and adult passengers come to a gradual stop and to protect against injuries. But for a child in the same situation, the rapidly inflating airbag can result in serious injury and sometimes death. A rear-facing child can be killed from the force of a frontal airbag hitting the back of their child safety seat. Never place a rear-facing child in a seating position with a frontal airbag. It's not safe. Children under 13 should always ride in the back seat. We understand there may be times when your child must ride in the front seat, like if you're driving a pickup truck or sports car with no back seat, if you have more children in the car than can safely fit in the rear seat, or if your child has a medical condition that may require your attention. If a child must ride in the front vehicle seat with a frontal passenger airbag, move the vehicle seat as far back as possible and make sure they are correctly restrained. Remember, only forward-facing children can ride in the front. Pickup trucks and other vehicles without a back seat have on-off switches for the airbag. In addition, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration makes some exceptions for consumers with special circumstances who need to have airbag on-off switches installed in their cars. If a child must ride in this type of vehicle, be sure to turn the airbag off, especially for a rear-facing seat. But after your trip, remember to turn the airbag back on for the protection of the next adult passenger. Whenever possible, avoid transporting infants and children in vehicles without rear seats and make sure they are properly restrained according to their age, height, and weight. Some vehicles come with side airbags in addition to frontal airbags that can protect passengers and drivers in side impact crashes and rollovers. Side airbags and curtain airbags can come out of the door inside the vehicle seatback or the roof above the window. Side airbags may be harmful to children who are leaning against the door. Consult your vehicle owner's manual to learn about the location of airbags in your vehicle. Remember, the experts at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia are dedicated to providing information and tips to keep you and your family safe. So refer back to our car seat guidelines as questions come up. Safe travels.